121 with another model unboxing featuring the very rare Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Heart 1 livery by Geminijets. I was able to find this on eBay a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, the price was a bit hefty and my wallet was killed, but I really did want this model as I really could use it in all my airports, and it's a gorgeous model. I've had the model for about a week now, and on the back is a walking workshop, so this model will be featured in it. And I'll save the rest of the news for the later part of the video, but for the unboxing, let's begin. Here's the model, and I cannot be more happier to have this model. It is so detailed, and the seller described it as new, and it's brand new. I have the Aero Classics version of the Southwest 737-700, and the coloring is a bit off, so I'm really happy to have this one. And it is pretty rare of a model, so I am happy to have it. Just by the cockpit, you can see Heart 1, which I'm super excited about. The boarding door and the heart right to the left of the boarding door, and it looks very, very detailed. It's in perfect condition. So here's the cockpit, the window of the plane. You got your windshield wipers and the Heart 1 titles over there, followed by the L1 boarding door, the beautiful Southwest Heart. There's tons of detail on that boarding door. Fortunately, I can't see that great, so I can't really see all the detailed markings. There's tons of detail. The Southwest titles, which look amazing, and then the Southwest.com engine's right over here, and it's really cool. Instead of a .com, it's a Heart.com, and I think it's pretty cool. You got your antenna, the Wi-Fi dome, and a second antenna. Registration N8642E, and it just looks really in great condition. Here's one of the split skimmers of the plane, and it just looks so good. I really love the three colors over here. And at first I was a bit hesitant about the new livery for Southwest, but I think it just looks amazing. I also love the Southwest.com wings, but this wing just looks really cool. And here's zoom out a little bit just for the contrast. Right from the tail of the plane all the way to the the split skimmer of the plane. It just looks so detailed. Really a great job, and this model was again kept in great condition. I'm really happy about that. And here's the other split skimmer, and it just looks really nice. So here are the emergency exit markings, and they just look great. It's just a very detailed plane. The red part of the split skimmer, the green light over there, and just looks really cool. The engines are very detailed as well, and the coloring is just excellent on this model. The next clip I have, I will show you a comparison of the Aero Classics coloring and the Geminijets coloring, and the Geminijets coloring is just way better than the Aero Classics coloring. So the Aero Classics 737-700 is to my right, and the Southwest 737-800 by Geminijets is on the left. And just the coloring in general, especially the yellow portion of the tail, looks pretty off. It looks like this is like a light yellow on the Aero Classics, while on the Southwest 800 it's a little bit of a mustard yellow. And again, the red is it's not terrible, but it's not exactly correct. And this one looks a bit too dark, the blue, for me. And this blue just looks much better, much more realistic. Unfortunately, Aero Classics, the coloring is not that great, and this was my first year of collecting, and I really wanted one, and I couldn't wait for the Geminijets version, so I got the Aero Classics version. So I'm really happy again to have a Geminijets version of the Southwest, just because I think the coloring is just much better in the Geminijets. So I do not like doing this to my plane, so I'm going to be changing this very soon, but I have to do it for this plane to make sure the heart is on the bottom and the belly of the plane, and yes, it is, and it looks great. Even the wings have the purple on the belly of the plane, and it just looks really good. The engines have that red stripe across, and just in general, here's your 737-800 title. And it just looks really good. There's the yellow, red, and blue over here, and it just looks great. So here's another view of the plane, a little bit from the ground, and it just looks really good. The wheels are very detailed as well. However, they stick to the ground. The NG models. They made a version of this, but I want the Geminijets one. Their wheels probably don't stick to the grounds, but the Geminijets ones do. This is an older model, but just again, look at that split skimmer, it just looks great. So yeah, just overall in general, this model is just a very, very nice model. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little unboxing of this model. In the end, I highly recommend it if you can find it. The Heart one is a special version of this plane and makes it way, way more unique than just a regular version of the Southwest in a new livery. Unfortunately, it's very hard to find on eBay, and I paid a pretty hefty price for this model, but I would recommend the Gemini just because this is a very specialized model and it's pretty nice. Now for the news of the video, the next airport will be Oahu North Shore Kalila Bay, and I am taking sub routes for that airport. I have a lot of sub routes already, so if I forget about it, I apologize. It's just I haven't done that airport in a while. So please leave a comment below on what your sub route is, and I will make sure to include it in the video. This model is also available for a sub route and will be featured in Oahu North Shore. Future news about the channel is that I am doing 2 airports on my main board. One is Phoenix Sky Harbor, and the other one's Sarasota International Airport. Those will be coming within the next few months. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.